Auntie, child. Yeah, this is later than normal. But most of y'all don't really watch this until tomorrow anyway. Especially my East Coasters, because y'all should be in the bed so you can get up in the morning. Well, happy Tuesday, happy T-Mobile. This is not Tuesday, this is Wednesday. Oh, Lord. It's been one of those days for me. Y'all, okay, child. So, how was y'all day today? This is Wednesday, it's hump day. We have made it halfway through our work week. Saturday is fastly approaching, and I no longer am going to just make plans in my head of what I'm going to do on Saturday, because you never know. You never know. Child, can I tell you, I actually filed my taxes. When I say I filed my taxes at the last minute, I mean I filed my taxes at the last minute. I actually had to refile because they rejected my first one. Child, I never used to be this late in filing my taxes. I really used to. When I say used to, when I had a child and I was expecting thousands of dollars, because I had that at the very least. I had that child. What is it? I got that tax credit, okay, because I was a mother raising a child. You know what I'm saying? So parents, I'm gonna tell you, when your children grow up, you will miss that money. Okay, I had no reason or as soon as I get my W-2, go running and file the taxes, child. Before, I was like, when they gonna give me my so I can file my taxes? Because I was expecting a tax return. I was gonna get a tax return, okay? But after I had my son, child, I wasn't sure if I was gonna have a tax return or no. You know what I'm saying? It was hard adjusting back to being a single woman with no children, okay, or dependents. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and we ain't even talking about the medical bills, credit, and all that stuff. Child. And I couldn't find my school stuff, so I couldn't even claim my school credit. But that's what I get for doing it last minute. See, if I'd have done it in February, I'd have been able to get another one sent to me and all that. So lesson learned. Maybe next year I'll file. But I did give me a little something. But Arizona snatched some money. I probably need to change my tax withholdings for Arizona. I'm new here. They kind of do it slightly different than the way Georgia does it. I think like they let you pick what percentage you have taken out your check towards Arizona. So I might have to up that. But who cares? Taxes is over. I hope you filed your taxes. And if you didn't, oh, I get it. I get it. Now, it was something I wanted to talk about. A lot of people still talking about these tariffs in China and stuff like that. But it was another TikTok. I need to start writing them down. But I was watching them on the train. I was in and out. So please forgive me. I have to do. I do. You know what? There's no excuse. I just have to do better, right? We just have to do better. But he was breaking down some things too, that Trump had said that there were other trade agreements that is on the table. So maybe that's the reason why he's not really tripping. But he got to be tripping a little bit because he's pausing on a couple of things. Maybe some of those things aren't coming through. Okay, so this other TikToker also said that it's like all the bags and the stuff that they're talking about and Nike shoes and stuff that they're making, their headquarters aren't even here in America. Which, you know what, I didn't think about that. That Gucci and Louis Vuitton is their headquarters not even here. They're in Italy. Nike's is in China. You know, so it's really not affecting us. I did also saw another TikTok where they were showing that because of the tariffs, their business have picked up. You know, I think they did steel plates, or they work with steel or metal or something like that. So their production has went up. Whereas in another charity that gets bags for children and for school supplies and stuff, that they were getting large shipments of backpacks and stuff like that to give to those who needed them. From China, they were getting them in bulk, and now they may have to go out of business. So it's affecting everybody a little bit different, but it might be a wise thing for us to start looking at things that are manufactured actually here in the United States. Okay, I was looking up t-shirt companies that have manufacturing plants in the United States of America. And from what I Googled, and it was I didn't do a deep dive to see if the most of the t-shirts or underwear or products that they sell is mostly sold up in China and then brought over here and put Hanes on it or Fruit of the Looms. I did not do that deep dive. Auntie be working. I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to get ready for work, to catch that first 5:17 train to get to work. I'll ride, child. Oh no. I'm at capacity. So if you maybe I'm planting the seed, twinkle, 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 on y'all. Okay, look into things that we can get that is actually made in America, which could possibly. There's some smaller businesses that produce some of the things that you may get in bulk from. Okay. Now, I gotta say to you millennials, I don't know if y'all were the ones who took home ec out of schools. I'm pretty sure it wasn't us Gen Xers. It might have been. But millennials, so you took home ec out of schools, we wouldn't be worrying about no bags being we not shipping stuff over there. We could be able to sew our own bags. Somebody can make money. This is an opportunity, y'all. I mean, you can focus on the negative and say, oh, what are we going to do? Where are we going to get our soap? Or you can find out how to make soap. You can find out how to sew a bag. You can. Now, when it comes to electronics, word on the street lately was that Trump has put an exemption on certain electronics like computers, televisions, and I believe cell phones, so that they won't get the tax. So I don't know. And that, the more I think about it, did he really do that on purpose? Did he really know that China was going to do that? And he does have a. I don't know. But I am telling you, look at the opportunities here. Okay, this is a great opportunity for some of you body butter makers to maybe delve into soaps and other things and promote like nobody's business. Okay? Promote like nobody's business and start producing something. And you can say, like, handmade. I can show you. Look at me. You should be on TikTok showing people that I'm making this right now. This is your body butter, Akara. Hey, I know how to sew. You need a backpack. You need 1,000 backpacks. If I get started today, let me start. You know what I'm saying? Get these sewing mothers and aunties and cousins together and start sewing some outfits. What about you fashionistas out there? You don't know how to sew up an outfit? This is your time. Okay, this is your time. Local farmers and gardeners, this is your time. Those of you who have chickens and you have yards so you can get chickens and stuff, this is your time. Stop whining and crying about all this world's crumbling and look at the opportunities. Okay? All right. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye.